Look at number 3.
It's not a lack of compassion that causes eye doctors to go on prescribing.
Didn't I hear from you that number 3 you cannot read?
I couldn't read it before.
Isn't that nice? So the exercise that we did was to do sunning, to do skying. So we're doing it in the outdoors. Then to cover the strong eye and to wave to the side of the strong eye while working with the weaker eye, putting it upside down. Now let's continue. Wave your hand now and look at number 1. Can you read number 1?
Nothing is more surprising than
Close
change.
your eyes and say, the ink is black, the page is white.
The ink is black, the page is white.
Again, the ink is black, the page is white.
The ink is black, the page is white.
And once more, the ink is black, the page is white.
The ink is black, the page is white.
Open your eyes and wave.
Nothing is more surprising than change
Nice.
when it arrives.
Now
but
take the
nothing is
paper
more...
off and read number 3 again.
It's not a lack of compassion that causes eye
How is
doctors
number
to go
4?
on prescribing. Even when your eyes are working hardest.
So it starts, right? Wow, much clearer vision from near, right?
Yeah, I can see my astigmatism is making it kind of doubled, but I can read it.
So let's work on the astigmatism. Put this on and look right now at number 1 here. This is what you'll do. You'll fold the page so you can hold the page with one hand. You wave your hand here. Okay, read out loud.
Nothing is more surprising than
Put 2
change.
fingers in front of the left eye. You see, so 2. Okay, let's keep waving here until I tell you the number.
When it arrives, but nothing is more
5.
predictable. 5.
Good.
When we get into our 40s.
3.
3. Most of us begin to have trouble
5.
reading small print. The newspaper becomes
2.
easier to read if we hold it out at arm's length.
Now tell me, how does it look to you?
It looks better. It's still kind of doubled, but I can read it more easily. People who have, I'm going down to 2 now, people who have always had 20/20 vision start to walk around with reading glasses in shirt pockets or hanging from a cord
Number
around their
3,
necks.
please.
Number 3. It's not a lack of compassion that
Number
causes
4,
eye
please.
doctors. Even when your eyes are working hardest, trying to make out small print in dim light, for example.
Aren't you amazed at how well you can see?
Yeah.
Aren't you amazed how well you can see number
Yeah,
4?
I could not have read that before.
You could not have read number 3.
No.
So the anti-astigmatism exercise helped, at least partially, and the imagination helped, and using the left eye helped a lot. Okay, so now we talked about seeing better from near. So anyone who follows my book has a bit more details, but this really shows people how to practice.
That's wonderful.
Nice, so you see the C and the B. That is amazing vision for you, right? And again, look at the waves, because when you look at the waves, you never strain. The eyes rest at a distance. The eyes do not rest from near. And you can look at 12 different points in the distance with your glasses. As you look at the distance, look from area to area at the distance, and look back at the chart. Can you see the charts, the big print, with your weaker eye?
I can see the top letters, but I can't see the
No, I'm
second
talking
one.
about...
Oh, that one? Yes, the big letter chart I can see.
Read it.
K. Can't really see it. I know that's a B, but I can't really see it.
All right,
The
take a
K.
ball, throw it on the K. Almost. Now we're talking. Now you can throw the ball in different ways. You can throw it like this. You can throw it like this. Or don't even throw it. Think you're throwing it like this. And like this. From all directions. Yeah. Very good. Nice. Now, can you read any other letters besides the K?
I can read the A
Uh-huh. Good.
and the W.
Wonderful. Now take the glasses off. See where we're at. We started with you seeing only the first, but now you use the weaker left eye. The 2 eyes are working more together and you can see it better. Right? And we aim the ball from all directions and through the ball at the chart. Blinking is such an important exercise. The eyelashes are like antennas. When there is wind, we blink very frequently. When we watch the computer, often we stop blinking. But we should always blink, opening and closing the eyes very, very softly and very, very gently is so important. And there is a big difference between blinking and squinting, because when we squint, we constrict the face, we move the face. We want to blink gently and easily with whatever we do, whether we look at a distance or whether we look from near. Many people that I've met in my life have influenced my work. I had a teacher by the name of Miriam, and I've learned to combine between work on the body and work on the eyes. This is so important, to combine between the two of them. Let's right now change to a larger Melisenia. What it does, it covers more of your eye, and of the middle of the eye. And you can see Jean putting a larger Melisenia. Okay, and you could take a ball, and you throw it from hand to hand. Now let me ask you this, does that cover more of the vision that you have?
Definitely,
Because
yes.
again, let's remind everybody, what Jan sees is light and shadow with the right eye. And by the way, he discovered it 2 years ago when we had a blinking light in a dark room for him. Okay? But he looks with one eye. So now stop for a second and let's cover this eye and blink at the sun. Do you see the sun? Do you have a sense of the sun?
I see some light.
You see some light, good. So let's work on something. Let's come here, cover the right eye. Sorry, cover the left eye, sorry. Cover the left eye, cover the left eye, go in. Look at the shade, come out, and look at the sun.
Yes, you see a difference.
You see a difference. Again, go in to look at the shade. Go out to look at the sun.
Yeah.
Not yet. Now we're looking at it, right?
Seems brighter.
Seems bright. Okay, good. So throw the ball from hand to hand right now. The idea is to distribute the pressure of the light rays through bigger space of the visual system. So to not just let the eye that sees work, but the eye that also doesn't see much to see at least the light it can see. Okay, Jean, let's put the third Melisenia on, which is even larger, even bigger. We can all see this is bigger, okay? The smaller one is this thin. Then the medium one was this, and now the bigger one is here. Put it on. What we did now that shouldn't be done is, it has to be done quickly. But I just wanted to share with anyone who sees it, the different sizes. Oh.
Okay.
I'm really with my hair.
Okay? And now throw it from hand to hand. All it is a black paper. But what it does is marvelous things. It actually gets the eye to look at different levels. Now, this is not a peripheral exercise. So the Melisenia, the eye looks from side to side, side to side, side to side. Now we're going to take the middle one, and you can help me to put it exactly in the middle. And you can see how quickly we move from one to the other. Okay? And now you throw it from side to side. Makes it much easier, doesn't it, huh?
Yes, it does.
Fantastic. Let's take the smallest one. And what I told Jan is mainly to do the smallest one, but let me ask you this. Does the smallest one look smaller to you now?
Yes, much easier.
Much easier. Okay, great. Now, Jean, can you put the Melissa on me? Okay. So, I'm throwing it from hand to hand, and I clap my hand before I catch. So, the ball, when the ball is in the right, only the right eye can see the ball. When the ball is in the left, only the left eye can see the ball. Now I'm throwing it from hand to hand, and I clap before I catch. So, let's all of us do that. Throw it from hand to hand, and clap before we catch. So one thing I suggested in the book, take 2 more balls, put them in your pocket, because I don't know too many people who don't lose their balls when they do it. And this is only in our balcony. Just think what happens on the beach, yeah? We lose a lot of balls. Sometimes the dogs want to take them away, yeah? So we do that. Throw the ball from hand to hand. You can run in place as you do that. And don't forget to do sunning before, and finish the exercise with a nice palming. You do it at least 3 times a day for the first month. You do it then 2 times a day for the second month, 1 time a day for the third month, and your prescription is going to be dropped by about a diopter or 2. Go ahead, do your work. I'm with you.